What's going on YouTube? You already know it's your motherfucking boy, the back end child. We back at it again with another motherfucking video today. Y'all already know. This one, it sounds fucking ridiculous. Somebody said they admitting to I'm not even gonna say that word. I don't think YouTube will let me keep this video if it's said, but allowing him to do something with his chalupa to his 9-year-old niece. But before we get into this video, I want y'all boy to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the motherfucking video.
Do you kind of have any idea like why we'd be here to talk about April?
Maybe some pictures, maybe.
If this was recorded, what happened with you and Valerie, and it was in a detective's hands, do you think he would end up charging you for it? Okay. What do you think they would charge you with?
Child endangerment.
Okay.
This shit
so do you think God would also say, and again, he forgives, and I know you're not proud of it, okay? But do you think God would say that, hey, you made a mistake when you were younger, this kid? How's it going, sir? But basically, Matt, there's some child porn on your phone we got to get rid of, right? Well, is there?
Yes.
Okay. And you were messaging some underage kids, some inappropriate?
Yes.
Okay. And there was an incident where your niece was 9, kind of touching your, making you a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
You are not law enforcement. You posing as a underage female that there's no crime committed.
Did you just not listen to what I just said? I understand that our chats can't be used in Tennessee.
I'm talking to you, so shut up.
Okay, so you're reiterating what I just said.
So you understand that.
I communicated to you, I understand.
Shut up a minute.
This how you know they fucking weird. This nigga trying to justify him molesting a 9-year-old girl.
We're looking for him right now.
Freak ass nigga.
He's working.
This is too far. Like actually touching not your niece at that. Like that shit
we don't
ridiculous,
have time
man.
to introduce. We just get right into it.
Y'all boy be safe, boy. This why I don't need to have air around their kids, man. That's insane. And not your fucking like your own family member. Like she gonna be fucked up. Like she already fucked up.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Hey, bro. It's about some family stuff, bro. Can we just go talk outside for a second? Yeah, man, appreciate you.
Oh, that's a job, too.
I'll go over just some girls that are messaging you. I don't want to talk about it in front of people. I'd rather just be in private about it. My name's Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. It's okay.
My name's Alex Rosen.
Do you kind of have any idea like why we'd be here to talk about April?
Maybe some pictures, maybe. I guess that she's been. I mean, my account was hacked a lot.
Fair enough. Yeah, like that's why I'm not here to ask about, you know, the whole peanut gallery. I'm just here to ask about April. That's all.
Yeah.
So there were some pictures maybe that I could talk about.
I mean, I don't have them anymore.
No, I got you. Yeah. How old did April say she was?
She said she was 18.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying like, you know, what you thought at first when you messaged her. I'm just saying like, what did she tell you she was?
She said she was a female.
Okay.
She was.
Of course, she a female. Duh.
That's all she said.
Okay. Got it.
So she said she was 18?
That's what she told me.
Oh, okay. You know, I know, being back there with all that stuff, unpacking and stuff, it might, mess up your memory, but, right off the bat, she said, hi, I'm 13. And you said, well, yeah, how old are you?
I'm 48.
And, that's what you said as well, yeah. So, she told you that she was 13.
She told me later on that when I asked her, she finally told me that she was 13.
Okay.
Got it.
Appreciate you.
I didn't want to go from there.
Fair.
No, I appreciate you being honest, man. Thank you.
So what did she kind of like try to talk to you about on Instagram?
Trying to meet, or
she wanted to meet up with you?
Yeah.
Is she that forward and crazy about that type of stuff?
No.
Man, these
She doesn't seem like
Jezebels.
that way.
Okay.
That Jezebel spirit, I swear.
No kidding, man. So what can you kind of remember about the conversation with April? And we're obviously, we know you're a good dude. We're not here to judge you, but just what I know you can't remember word for word.
I can't really remember too much about it.
Just the stuff you can, no problem.
Just basically trying to meet up, and I didn't really feel like wanting to meet up.
Why was that?
After I found out that she was 13.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can meet with her in a group setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to talk to her. I mean,
of course.
if she needed help or anything like that.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. I mean, people need more mentors, especially nowadays.
Yeah, we definitely believe you
I mean,
about
I would have taken my wife and stuff too.
Yeah. Okay. So when you kind of said cuddle, would you want to cuddle with me? Or are you thinking like maybe like a group cuddle session?
Like a group cuddle or even a hugging session, like my wife and I.
One thing about no
just
cuddle
love on
session.
her if she needed
I never think about cuddling his,
Like
putting
that
his
stuff.
chalupa in her.
Okay, that's
He was
sweet.
trying to put his chalupa in
Did
her.
the messages with
Little weirdo.
April get like a little bit like risque on her end or y'all's end at all? Or
Not that I remember. Okay.
He got a little risque on his end too.
got it. Because there was some talk about
Fucking
cuddling
weirdo.
and this and that.
Making cheesecake. I mean, do you make a mean
I
mean
make a
cheesecake?
good cheesecake.
I don't know. Let's go get that later.
Yeah. So you don't stock cheesecake, you actually make cheesecake.
I make it.
Okay, that's awesome, man.
I do stock it too.
You make cupcakes?
Not that often.
Okay. Oh, that's
Do you
good.
eat cupcakes?
I eat them.
Yeah, you
I bet.
You know, I do want to ask about kind of Telegram and WhatsApp. Like, because I know that's an individual that's, you know, being all crazy with you. How often are there like group chats on there where they try to invite you to?
I don't know. I mean, I'm hardly ever on there now, or WhatsApp, or I just deleted the other one again.
Which one?
Yesterday, the
Telegram?
Telegram.
Because, you know, from what it looks like, I mean, obviously, it doesn't seem like you're the head of anything here, but it seems like people have put you in like group chats and stuff on some of these apps. Is that kind of accurate?
I guess. I mean, they try to add me. I guess they probably even added me without me knowing it.
I guess
Okay. People have tried to add you to some group chats on there?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Right. So we know it's not you like seeking this stuff out or anything like that.
He's
Okay.
seeking it out.
I'm not seeking the group chats
He's
out.
tracking
No,
down
I guess
all
you-
the little kids.
Can you like tell us like some of the crazy things?
Watch your
like, I mean,
children.
bro, like, I heard some crazy stuff that happened on there. So like, what's some of these things that made you want to delete the app?
The group chats, it's like some of the stuff that they're saying, and
Yeah.
Like, how does it make you
I'll
feel?
feel sick.
Why's that?
Sick to my stomach.
What does it make you feel sick?
Because they're talking about doing other stuff to like even guys, and
Guys. I know what-
guys.
I know what makes me feel sick is like when they talk about doing stuff to kids. When they talk about doing stuff to
Yeah,
kids.
that's,
Yeah, it's like-
that'll make me feel sick too.
I know it's wrong.
Just trying to
don't
talk
wanna
to
do
little
that.
girls and shit.
So they
you
weren't
know,
talking about doing
that'll
stuff to
make
kids,
me
too?
feel weird too.
I'm younger.
Like, what is the youngest age you've seen them talk about in there? Because there's people.
5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, I'm not here to.
I have a niece that adopted niece that lives in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
She's 15,
Okay.
and I wouldn't do that with her. And even my actually great niece, she's like 3 or 4, so I wouldn't go there either.
Absolutely. So, Matthew, I do have a question because, you know, obviously, if I always just had my opinion of you, I wouldn't ask this. It's obviously, you know, to give you a chance because you are a good dude and you're trying to do right. But, you know, as well as I do, there's of course records of people sending you things, you sending them things back, and that type of stuff.
Right.
So, I'm just curious. I don't think it's because, you know, you just woke up one day and wanted to do it, but what made you kind of trade child porn back to them?
They wanted it too, so
Just kind of a mutual satisfaction.
mutual satisfaction.
Sure. How many times do you think you've kind of traded yourself, like you send them some stuff like that?
Maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay. So it's not a habitual thing.
That's
Yeah.
what I remember.
Like every blue moon.
Yeah.
So is it, so the stuff you trade, like where do you get it from?
From the other ones that sent it to me.
Got it. So how often do you go to church, man?
I go every Sunday and every Wednesday.
Okay.
Praise God.
So, you know, Matthew, there's obviously, have you ever,
Listen, that's not God.
I know there's,
God don't
would you
do
agree there's
stuff like that.
probably an issue that's going on that you want to get it fixed?
Yes.
Okay. And, you know, I don't think you need any trouble. I think you need some help.
Yeah.
But,
You definitely need
you know,
some help
our
doing
goal
weird
isn't
shit
to
like
just
that.
antagonize shame. Obviously, you know it's the case. That's why we're talking to you out here, right? But, you know, God's always watching, you know, as well as anybody. And I think there's just
you're not going to heaven.
talked to my pastor
Listen here,
this
man.
past
You out here
Sunday
touching on these little
but I'm
kids,
alive.
man. Just know you going to HE double hockey sticks. You ain't going to heaven, bro. Don't even think you is.
Stuff going on.
You going straight to heaven.
we can tell that you're a man of integrity. And, you know, you're a man who likes children. Not in that way, but you're a man who appreciates children, God's children.
He liked children. You got it right the first
I know
time.
what you meant.
Right. I'm not trying to like shame you with that. But obviously, you know, there's stuff that's happened in the past between, you know, just incidents with you and younger people and stuff like that. Okay. And you know, what I don't like to do is hear the same story twice from people.
Right.
Obviously, you know that niece in Montague probably has some things to say about some experiences with you.
Not really. I mean, when she did visit, I mean, she didn't. Later on, she doesn't like to be cuddled or touched or not. So I respected that.
Absolutely. Would it be crazy to say that there might have been a miscommunication between your niece and you about some of this type of stuff? Like maybe you thought she'd be okay with something, and then turns out she wasn't, or anything like that. Would that be crazy to say?
Yeah. I mean, because I wouldn't go that way. I mean, I wouldn't, because she's adopted, really adopted niece.
I understand
she's not
that.
Blood related.
I understand that.
And I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Do that to her.
But you mentioned she doesn't like to be cuddled or touched.
Yeah, I mean, like hugged. Later on, she doesn't like to be hugged.
What do you mean by later on?
Earlier, like when she was like 8 or 9, she liked to be hugged, held.
Okay.
And then now that she's older, teenager, she doesn't really care to be touched at all.
I get that. That's a rebellious teen.
I mean, she will show affection, but it's because her dad doesn't show
This is insane.
So, look, what I'm trying to figure out, and, you know, help me dispel these things,
I
because...
haven't touched him. I mean, hug, maybe cuddle. I mean, I've never really touched her that way.
I get it, but did she maybe ever put your hand on hers?
No, not that I remember.
Okay, because Matthew, you understand, like, I want to hear it from you.
Maybe when she came and laid on the bed at night beside me, and my wife was on the other side.
Did your hand maybe wander a little bit?
Maybe while I was asleep, but not while I was awake. No.
Okay. Well, did you ever wake up? Because this has happened to people before, because kids, you know, they take shit and they just, they do whatever the fuck they want with it, and then, you know, like adults have to fix that mistake. But did you ever wake up with your hand in the wrong place on her and have to move it off?
Yes.
Okay.
And one night, I mean, I was touching her backside.
Sure.
I mean, and that's like, no.
Well, her backside as in like her butt?
Butt.
Okay.
And she was wearing her underwear, of course.
Of course.
And then I was like, I better move my hand.
Yeah, of course.
And just roll over. And then I got up and got on the other side of my wife.
Right. How old was she when this happened?
9.
Okay, so that's the age of curiosity. Was she putting her hand there, or
my hand just went there naturally.
Okay.
When I was asleep, and I woke up and my hand was there.
Okay.
I mean, she might put it there. I don't know.
Right. Would there be any reason why she would have said, like, her hands might have wandered on your penis at all?
No. I mean, I have no idea.
Okay.
She might have, but I wouldn't. I would go away from that. It's like
right, because you know, obviously it takes two to do things. Like, I'll tell you this right now: I've never heard of a situation of you forcing anybody to do anything. That's not the type of person you are, and that's what I'm talking to you about this.
I wouldn't force anybody.
Absolutely not. But you know, you say you want to be in a kid's life, help them out with things, and dude, 9 years old that's when we saw that puberty video.
Right.
You know, so I get that. All right, because again, 4 or 3 years old, I'm writing your ass off. But 9, I'm giving you a chance to explain it because, you know, obviously you know her hand went on your dick a couple times. That's objective. Did you ever?
Sorry, I was texting. That's insane.
Did you ever have to take her hand off your dick? Close to it?
Bro, like.
Okay.
I mean, it was close.
Like, bro, imagine the embarrassment like you have to feel knowing that you are touching on little kids, bro. Like, bro, like, it's no way you think the shit you are doing is okay. Dude, you out here screwing little kids, bro. You're the nigga, when they show Stranger Danger, you should be the headline picture. Don't. You see a nigga like this, he shaped like this, built like this, he talk like this, stay away. He like little kids. He not good. No, bro, like.
That was just the one time.
And look, hold up. What's up with the weight? Like, why does he, bro? This is the typical prototypical weirdo. These are the niggas who touch on kids. Like, he is the like, why are you standing like this, dog? You got a little hip swing, your foot up, bro. It's like he a little excited to get caught.
I think might have been asleep.
But
she
he
might have been
excited to
awake,
get
too.
caught.
Just moved her hand away, and I moved away from it.
What was that situation? What was the context of that?
We were sitting in the recliner together.
Okay. So this was a different situation than
Yes.
the hand on the butt when she was asleep, or when y'all were asleep? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Matthew,
That's why I don't be really entertaining shit. I stay in my own little lane, bro.
That's not what you are. You don't like it at all.
I date
It's not
people
something
my
you do. I
age,
get that. 'Cause you do mission
people
work for
my
God. That's the
age,
last
a
thing
little
you
bit
know.
older. I ain't going, but like listen,
You
bro.
still
Like,
traded
if
it
you out
because
here
you're the
dating
type of
girls
person to
4 or
satisfy
5
other
years
people.
younger than you,
You're
you are
a
weird,
you're a
dog.
servant.
Dog, listen, dog.
That's over with.
Hold up. If you are 21 years old and you're talking to anybody less than really 18 is weird to me as a 20-year-old. Like, it's weird for me to just think, yeah, I think you're attractive. You gotta pick her up from high school. No, dog. No, dog. You can't be out here. What's wrong with you, dude? Like, dude, it ain't. Listen, it get bad, but it don't get that damn bad. I don't care if nobody say. I don't care how down bad I get. I don't care if it's the ugliest bitch in the room. She my age, and it's a bitch. She bad as hell. Well, bad as hell, look good, and she fucking 14. I'm taking the ugly bitch every time. Or matter of fact, I'm just not gonna do anything at all. Cause dating a girl younger than me is just outrageous. Like it in my mind won't let me get past nigga, this shit weird. Like that's just my mind. Like my mind won't let me say this is okay. I don't know what doesn't click for you, you fucking weirdo, sick fuck. But that's none of my business. You feel me? Like, let's get back into the video, y'all. Like,
I get that. But
Nah.
you have that servant mentality of, nobody made you go to Alaska, but you went to Alaska because you want to help people.
Yeah.
No
You
one
have
made you
that
go to Guatemala.
Do what?
What was it, Guatemala?
Yeah, Guatemala.
No one made you go to Guatemala.
No one made you go to Guatemala. I mean, did you even get paid for that?
No.
No.
Volunteer.
It's volunteer work. I hope they paid for your trip there, though, right? At least.
Well, we had to pay $2,000 out of pocket, $1,000 for me, $1,000 for my wife.
Okay. So you paid for people. You paid to do service for other people. So
Correct.
that's the type of person you
Our
are.
church paid for the rest of the airfare.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least they give some of that donation money back to the people. But my point is that you do service for other people, and you even pay to do service for other people. Like you're truly a selfless person, and sometimes. Well, thank you for that.
just because you do good deeds don't mean the good deeds are good deeds.
Sometimes, okay?
Because
So,
like you said,
look,
you go to church,
don't be
but
like
you
those
touch
people that
on
always
little
say,
girls. Like
well,
what?
the hand almost went
That's the
here. My
most
hand just
backward
happened
shit
to be
ever. That's
here.
like a nigga that gangbang in the street.
I will never
And he
assert
he a
that you
Christian.
just made her do anything
That
to
shit
you,
the most
okay?
that's
not what
just
I'm
the
gonna assert
weirdest
at all.
thing to me.
But
How are you a religious
will I
person but you
assert
do bad
and
deeds?
confidently say
What?
and bet money
Nah.
on that
If you gonna be
she
a good
probably
person, you
wanted
gonna
to do things
overall
to
be
you
a
and you
good
oblige
person.
by
man.
that? Absolutely, I'm not stupid. And you're the type of guy to do service for people. If you looked at his service to her to teach her stuff about, she's curious about this type of stuff, you're just there for her in all capacities, that's a little bit more not a little bit more that is understandable. But
You're not here for service. You're here to try to get some cut in
Massachusetts and
from a child.
You know how these teenage girls are.
She was
She says she doesn't
9.
like affection anymore. Dude, you know what she's gonna say? She's gonna make up all this crazy shit. I don't want to
She's
run.
coming back in December to
Right.
visit her mom and brother
Right? Are you gonna see her in December?
with her parents.
Right.
Yes. Of course.
But you know how these chicks are. They're gonna all say all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
But look, we know at this point the hand didn't just stop here. You didn't stop it off because you get carried away with shit. Okay, it is what it is.
That's
There's
what
an
I'm saying.
issue.
The
You get
hand
carried away with
didn't-
shit. It's okay.
Listen, dog.
All right, and you want to serve other people. We know the hand wasn't accidentally on the butt, but I will say, I don't think it was you who initiated it. So look, I'm not gonna say that every single day you saw her, every second of the day you just had her bouncing on your dick, because a lot of people do that. Those are sick fucks.
Right.
You're someone who is curious. You're someone who helps people out.
That is not curious. Stop giving him the benefit of the doubt.
That's
He
little
is a
different.
sick
But to say
weirdo.
that her hand never
He
touched your
needs to
dick,
be
I mean,
put
who is
in
we're sure not
jail.
fooling God with
Nigga,
that.
you
know
weird.
that. So
I don't care if you initiated it. You ain't even had nothing to do. You couldn't even control it. Bitch, you better do everything in your power not to touch a fucking little kid.
I don't know which.
It shouldn't even be a thought. You shouldn't even have to try to not touch a little girl.
Got her off my lap.
You have to try to not touch a little girl. You are a fucking weird, sick bastard.
She was sitting like on right here.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass
How
up.
many times did you have to
Lock
remove
that
her
nigga
hand
ass
from your
up,
penis?
man. Listen, man. Lock that nigga up,
Okay,
man.
you know, I know how girls get.
That nigga
You know,
ain't for
they
the
say,
community.
oh, guys are
He
these
ain't
horn
for the
dogs, these fuck
community.
boys. Girls are the fucking horniest species on the fucking planet, more than a fucking squirrel. So, right? No shit. So, look, I haven't met a single chick in my life who just, you know, pats my dick like I did a good job. Fuck, not me at least. But was she just grabbing on it, rubbing on it? Like, what was going on?
Naturally, her hand naturally went there.
Naturally went there.
The first time.
A 9-year-old little girl just doesn't naturally want to touch a dick. Like, stop lying, bro. I'm telling y'all, boy, I couldn't be in this. I'm telling y'all, I would have just hit him right in the lip. You lying. You got caught red-handed and you lied. Right there, just hit her right in the nose, bro. Listen, that was saying. You see how he positioned him right there? Right there, just right across the face. Like, just one good time. Hey, maybe you need to shake back. Shake back. Shake back. You feel me? That maybe need to tell you the truth, cause ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, dog. You out here touching on little girls.
I believe he was probably on top, but it's just hard for me to believe that she wouldn't try to.
Second base with a chick,
Yeah.
She didn't go all the way around it.
No, I know that, but I'm saying.
What do we, bro? What do we mean? Like,
I was trying to get her.
I can't believe that, like, you know, kids are fast. I just can't believe that she didn't get under. You know what I mean? She didn't get under. Like, you weren't wearing shorts or something, so it was easy.
No. I was wearing actually pants.
Okay. So,
bro, no, bro. Like, and he think it's funny. I'm telling y'all, bro. I would just.
I don't want to go talk to her again.
Like, you gotta just crank that shit one good time. Hit him right in the lip one good time. I bet you start telling the truth.
Valerie and all that type of stuff.
Oh, God, you can't be out here doing that thing. That shit cool. That's somebody's child, bro. You doing that to him.
Look, again, it's a service.
I'm telling you, just right in the chin, just right here.
Navy, service,
just right
all that
here,
type
bro.
of stuff. I'm not saying you said, hey, Valerie, put your hand right here, or you move Valerie's hand there, but, you know, to say your penis wasn't erect would be also a lie to the big man upstairs. I mean, it got erect. It got erect. Okay?
Little buddy got hard.
It got erect.
Yeah.
I guess you.
I mean,
Buddy got hard.
Exactly. That's your dick.
The buddy trying to get
right? So
I don't even know how you get around a child.
I get you. So
what about a child makes you just be like, yeah, I'm hard and I'm turned. Like what, bro? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, but that shit weird, dog. On any occasion, it's weird.
I mean, you're a protector of kids, right?
No, you supposed to be. He ain't. He supposed to be a protector of kids. That nigga ain't. That nigga the devil. He need his ass whooped, like, bro, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, these videos they get real, I'm telling you, they get real dark and real, I'm telling you, right in the lip.
But
like, that's how you gotta do it. Like, them pedo videos, I be seeing niggas get beat up, I love them videos, I love when I see a nigga that touch on kids get beat up. I'm just saying, like, it made me feel good at night knowing that I seen a sick, weird fuck getting his ass
whooped. Let me
whooped.
ask you this.
Like, that's just me, like, that's just how I feel.
And it was
that would make me feel good at night.
Would they say that?
Weird
what do you think? Like, say it, and I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything to you or anything like that. But say a detective was watching what happened with you and Valerie. What do you think he would do?
At first, probably nothing.
Take your ass to jail. That's what the fuck he gonna do.
Then say.
Take your bitch ass to jail.
It's just
it ain't nothing, but that's the only thing we should do.
Well,
take your bitch ass to jail.
If this was recorded, what happened with you and Valerie, and it was in a detective's hands, do you think he would end up charging you for it?
Charging the shit out your bitch ass.
Charge you with?
Child endangerment.
Child molestation. That's what you need to be charged with.
Do you think God?
Fucking
do you think
weirdo.
God would also say, and again, He forgives, and I know you're not proud of it, okay? But do you think God would say that, hey, you made a mistake when you were younger, you molested this kid?
Yeah, I mean, if I did molest her, yes, you meant to forgive.
No, I know you would forgive, and
no, the fuck he ain't.
Honest,
listen here, man. You're not supposed to be doing nothing like that. I know I'm not God. The person be telling you that ain't. That's not forgivable. But me, in my book, nigga, you need to go to hell.
I mean,
you out here touching like it is nothing in the book of any holy Bible that says it is perfectly fine for you to touch on kids. It's nowhere in the so you doing this is going against the Lord's word. You need to go to hell. Like
she would say,
man,
I didn't really
fuck that. Let's get that. Man,
I didn't really instigate.
you,
and
like just right, like I'm telling you, just a good 2-piece with a dry ass biscuit.
Touching her.
Not playing with buddy. Like I'm gonna do him dirty.
9-year-old's hand was on your rectum.
Let's do him dirty, dog. Let's go ahead and take him up through
I
the.
did not do. I did not go any further than this is God.
I just wanna see one of them niggas hit his ass. Yeah. Like I wish the white dude. I wish he was like the bad cop and Gideon was like the good cop. Like I feel like the bad cop. He started yelling, getting in Brody's face. Hey man, your weird ass. That's what I want. Listen here, man.
Oh, I'm not saying you did it.
Get me on the show.
You just let her do what you wanted to do, because there is a difference between forcing her to do it versus her doing what she wants to do. But I can assure you, I've never seen a situation where a dick is hard, a chick's hands on the dick, and then nothing happens. So
that's what I'm saying. I don't even know. I feel like once you at that point, you ain't even gotta try no more. But your weird ass trying this shit with little kids. You trying it with little kids, dog.
I mean, I have. I mean, I didn't. I didn't do it on her or in her. Or
I understand. Did you just pre-cum a little bit?
May have.
May have.
I can't remember. It's been
may have pre-cum on a little bit.
What's the probability you probably had some pre-cum come out when that happened?
Right. What do you mean, like probably?
Like, do you think it probably happened? Or?
Probably did happen.
Okay.
So, when he goes to go talk to Valerie, because we're not getting the full scoop here. Questions are going to be asked. Ears might overhear questions and stuff, and we don't want that to happen,
Shit, they already got it on the internet. What do you mean? They want that to happen. They want people to know you're weird, dog.
Don't fuss about what we're talking about right now. We genuinely don't. All he's asking is just a recount of what genuinely happened. Because on Judgment Day, we both know that in that book,
nothing happened between us,
but
except for her touching me.
And on Judgment Day, there's a book of life and there's a book of death. You know what I mean? The book of life is going to have all the good things you did. The book of death is going to have all the bad things. You back this. You already know all this, man.
So basically,
I'm just going off what you said.
No, man, like
there's no way what happened is in the book.
I'm glad they taking down these weirdos. They need to, man.
So
they need to have an override. All you freak niggas getting extended.
What happens when he goes?
I'm telling y'all, boy, I'm starting the show, dog. It's like it's gonna be Ghostbusters, but for pedos. You feel me? Like, you feel me? We gonna take these niggas off the face of the earth. We got to, man. Listen here, man.
It's one of those things.
I'm gonna make sure all these niggas. I'm gonna make it so you feel like you wanna touch on people who don't wanna be touched on, little kids. I'm gonna make you really think real hard and long for you think about. Cause a nigga like me walk up to that door, I ain't trying to talk. We know what you did.
The reason
we got the pictures, all of this. So let's talk about fighting.
We were assuming that
either we gonna throw his hands, I'm calling the cops, and we gonna throw these hands. That's how my show gonna go. That's how my show gonna go.
But we do have a system.
But either way, we gonna get it in. Like we gonna have to, gang. It ain't no way we ain't getting it in. You out here touching on kids. No, we gotta get it in.
Red being when it's like very.
I ain't really too far to let shit slide no more. That's old now.
And so.
You gotta get it in, like just go ahead. I'm like, hey man, let's throw these hands, man. Go ahead, and put these hands up, man. Let's throw these hands, man.
Because you don't
way this shit looking, you ain't stopping.
Popping back up.
He trying to continue his reign of terror on children.
Someone actually thinks you're a bad guy. So if you would you let us, get rid of that stuff for you? Because we don't want that stuff on your phone either.
You're not getting rid of it. That shit going to the cops, man. At least I would send it to the cops.
Yes, I want to get rid of it. Can you go online and do it without my phone?
Without your phone? I mean, you can be there right with us, but we're gonna have to. Obviously, we're not. We're not NSA. We're not gonna go on your phone online. But if you could be right there with us, we can get that stuff all taken out.
And just to make.
Let's make some shit clear. We finna that would have been so clever just to make some shit clear. We finna beat your ass for these cop comes.
Wow.
That would have been so hard, wouldn't it? Man, we about to whoop these cops' ass. We about to whoop your little ass.
Just to make sure, just so you know, the program is the most effective.
Like just to make sure that we finna throw hands for these cop comes.
Okay, so nowhere hidden or anything like that?
They're in the cloud.
Tell him to send it to you. I know how to do your consent to plug in. Can I see real quick?
Yep.
Thank you, my friend. While it loads in, I'm gonna just put it right here.
Okay.
And then it'll take about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then I don't even need to be there.
Back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I gotta go back in there.
All right, man. Take care. Well, we'll see you in a bit. They say they were on the way. Then what did they say? Okay, got it. Oh yeah. No, he's fucked. Dude, if they investigate that shit, he's done. Bro, I knew, like, when he was talking about the CP videos, and he was like, oh, because I have a niece in Massachusetts. I was like, all right, he molested her. I already knew.
Damn, man.
Let's go.
How's it going, sir?
Going well.
Basic.
Right there.
Oh, that's my phone. But basically, Matt, there's some child porn on your phone we got to get rid of, right? Well, is there?
Yes.
Okay. And you were messaging some underage kids, some inappropriate shit?
Yes.
Okay. And there was an incident where your niece was 9, kind of touching your dick, making you come a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Damn, man.
Child porn on his phone right now.
Let me talk to you over here for a minute.
Man, what? I feel like I would be one of them police officers. Like, I hear, bro, what? Hey, man, we ain't gonna take you to jail, but we about to whoop that ass. Turn these cameras off, man.
Knoxville PD lets them.
Let me go ahead and unbuckle my straps and shit. Let's go ahead and do it, bro. They run it, bro. Let's do it, bro.
What's going on?
You touching on little kids.
Y'all using to communicate with this guy?
It's not currently here in town. It was a decoy. That's one of them's in Connecticut, one of them's in Arizona. We can mail the devices into y'all though.
And also, with his phone in custody, you guys could correlate everything.
Yeah. So do you have transcripts of what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's on email. We can just email it to you guys.
Alright.
He also has some physical, or are those
Yes,
other
yes.
ones?
So can I look at your phone?
No.
Okay. Can I look at your computer?
Can you look at my computer?
No.
I mean, you can look at it. There's nothing on here.
What about your phone?
You can look at my phone. There's nothing on here.
Okay.
I mean, you want to get my number?
So you don't care if I check out your device? What about your...
Well, I just said, like, I don't have any of the chat logs or anything on there.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're telling me that. I don't know for sure, so that's why I was asking you.
Oh, no, I was saying I don't.
Okay. So you're saying I can't look at your phone?
I mean, I don't have anything for you to look at.
We can send you the logins to the
Right,
account.
I understand that, but I'm asking you if I can look at your phone.
Well, if you
Can I
care about
examine your phone?
No. If you care about prosecuting criminals, then this is exactly what we thought was going to happen. We have a guy here who admitted to possessing child pornography,
Right.
who admitted to molesting his 9-year-old niece,
Right.
and obviously I know our chats can't be used in Tennessee because unfortunately.
So here's the kind of thing is I'm letting you know is if when we conduct an investigation, both the guy that you were talking with and you guys that were talking with the guy.
Right.
So we need to be thorough about it. We probably need to look at your devices and his device, and we need to be thorough and see everybody's devices.
Well, I'm telling you, the phones that we used to talk to him on, one's in Connecticut, one's in Arizona, we can mail those into you guys.
Right. So how did you know that he was showing up here?
He works here.
Who were you talking to?
He works here. He just works here.
So.
Okay.
So
He not worried about him fucking the little kids. He worried about a whole nother. He not even studying that no more. He trying to get them off the property, bro. He not even worried about.
I forgot the exact address.
Cause he don't even look like he got any power to do anything. He not. He finna get off the hook.
They said
Oh
he's at work
God.
right now, and I said I can just deliver it to his job, and they let us know that he works here at this food city.
Okay. So I know you're interviewing this guy and talking to this guy. So obviously y'all probably have some type of social media where you're posting this stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're posting what he did on some type of social media.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
So you understand up front though that you are not law enforcement. You posing as a underage female that there's no crime committed.
Did you just not listen to what I just said?
I did
understand that our chats can't be used in Tennessee.
I'm talking to you, so shut up.
Okay, so you're reiterating what I just said.
So you understand.
So basically, you telling me.
I communicated to you. I understand.
Shut up a minute. You understand that.
This is also.
And you've come out here, and so now what we've got a problem with is you're talking about this. You're posting this on social media.
Yes.
So let's say somebody knows where this guy works at, knows where this guy lives at, and somebody comes down here and decides to carry out some violent act on this guy, and we're not even communicating with an actual child here, okay?
So should we also remove the sex offender registry too then?
Now we have some liability that's going on from you guys.
There's no liability on our end. You cannot charge us for somebody.
We just need to make sure.
Well, so should we remove the sex offender registry, guys, because that has their addresses on there? What if somebody goes and does that?
So the deal with your phone.
They, bro, listen, bro. They not worried about that no more, man. They don't
communicate with him online. So I did the in-person interview with him. The phones that we used, one's in Arizona and one's in Connecticut. He was talking to 2 of our decoys. One's located in Connecticut and one's in Arizona. We can mail you those phones. I said we'll mail you those phones.
Well, I'll give you a card, but that's the reason for asking about phones.
Okay. Well, he didn't send us any child pornography.
Okay, but as you, people tell us stuff all the time.
I understand that.
But as you know, it becomes problematic for you guys if they do send receipts out.
We're well aware of that. That's why we were in no position to receive that from him. We just saw that he had a Telegram account. He gave his phone number. We can put his phone number in Telegram. An account pops up for him. We can communicate with him on Telegram. And, you know, using common sense, if they're talking to kids and they have Telegram, y'all know there's a pretty good chance they're dabbling in that shit. So when we talked to him outside, if you would let me finish, when we're talking to him outside, he admitted to possessing child pornography. He estimated between 6 to 7 photos on his phone of what he said were 10 to 15-year-olds.
Actually, he said 30. But 6 to 7 were undressed.
Well, yeah,
He told you that.
yeah. So
He had those on his phone.
That's correct, and he also admitted to molesting his 9-year-old niece, who, well, she's 15 now, but his 9-year-old niece named Valerie that lives in Montague, Massachusetts. And we had no knowledge of this prior to interviewing him. He admitted it to us because when he was talking about child pornography groups he was in on WhatsApp, he kind of blurted out, well, I don't like that stuff because my niece is 15, and that kind of gave me an indication that he definitely did something to her. He wouldn't just blurt out his niece's name like that when thinking about child pornography. So we start asking about the niece. We kind of tell him, like, you know, I kind of talked to her a little bit. Obviously, I never talked to her. I didn't even know who she was before today. But he admitted there was a situation 6 years ago when she was visiting him here in Knoxville that she was touching his penis. His version of it is she was touching his penis. He had pre-cum on his penis, and his, of course, you know, their version is always I moved her hand away and I moved her away. But he said there was incidents where his hand was on her butt, where her hand was on his penis, and he said in front of those cops pretty much that, you know, that happened. And I asked him, I'm like, if
He's
a
not
detective was to
stunting
reveal
that,
what happened
man.
between you and your niece, like if there was a camera in that room, do you think you would get charged? And he said, I would probably get charged. And I said, what would you get charged with? And he said, I would get charged with child molestation. That's all on camera, uncoerced. We want to send you guys that footage because this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you my card.
Okay.
We'll forward to that.
Yeah, like,
Yes, sir.
y'all nigga tripping,
What is
like.
y'all's group called?
So his is Predator Poacher.
Is there more than one?
Yeah, like with him. I'm a subsidiary.
There is what?
Like subsidiary, like, you know, I'm like under.
Okay. So like you have your own and he has.
Yeah. Like I'm a branch off of his.
Okay. What's his called? You said.
Predator Poachers.
Is it like a YouTube channel?
Predator Approachers coming to you.
At first.
Yeah. No, dude, I think the shorter ball detective was kind of like, all right, I understand what's going on, but like, you know, the older one's kind of a boomer, like, I appreciate what y'all are doing, but you would understand.
His accent.
It was his same accent.
Yeah, he's like, what if somebody has to go, okay, well, you got the fucking sex offender.
Whoa! What? What?
Out of respect, I said it with, on your platform, I said the non-bannable one.
Get paid to just go do this?
Yeah,
He came back and just asked if we got paid. If that's what funds us?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, there's no way these cops gonna be thinking, I'm in the wrong field. I can get arrested and
just not write bullshit on.
bro, you know Skeet just bought a Lambo.
Really?
Oh, he finally got it?
He got it.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Bro, man, like
Hey, we all
catching prey.
Y'all, that's the end of the video. They just bullshitting. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Listen here, man. There's a lot that. Listen, I think, in my opinion, personally, I think that's the #1 like factor. Like girls being whole shit like that, like in that field, is being touched on as a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already like your body, your mind and stuff ain't developed yet. You already getting exposed to shit like this. Not good. It's just like anything, like a child should not be exposed to certain things at a young age. That's a lot. It's a lot of big points when you talking about shit like that, because it's like you really don't know. Like, it's your child should not be exposed to shit like that. I'm sorry. Like 9 years old, she 15 now. That was 6 years ago. She probably scarred. She probably don't did ample of shit with people her age and shit like that. But y'all, I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. And y'all already know it's your motherfucking boy, the back end child. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys on the flip side.